I'm Ben, welcome to my second sound vlog, where I basically follow myself around at a gig with a camera for the entertainment and perhaps the education of YouTube. Right now I'm driving from the small town Marston where I live across to Palmerston North, which is a bigger town an hour away. We had some chain motors for flying PA, and no one has them where we live, so I'm going to get them. Okay, so I've got a carload of chain motors and power distro and 30 meter 32 amp 3-phase cable, so I might grab coffee or something and then head back to Masterton. So I'm back at my house. I picked up the motors this morning, we dropped off some gear and we ran cables. The stage is a truck stage and it's currently not set up, so we ran cables where the stage will be so that they can drop the stage on top of it and we don't have to crawl under it, which is a big bonus. So I'm now going to have a couple of hours off and I'll go back a bit later tonight to drop off some more gear. I suck a bit at vlogging because I forgot to do the thing where I talk to a camera about what I'm doing. So what we are doing here is setting up a truss system so we can lift speakers up high. There's a crowd of 3,000 speakers at this gig, and if we put speakers on the ground, the first 10 rows would hear something, people on the back would hear nothing. So we lift the speakers up high so the sound goes down into the crowd. So any vlogging I was doing has gotten slightly distracted because of this broken sound desk. It's a bit dead, so we've just spent a couple of hours trying to fix that. But in general we've just been pottering around. Systems tuned, front of house is tuned, subs and infills are time aligned, and I've just done a basic smart on all the wedges to make sure they sound the same and are consistent, and I'm going to go home now. Lighting guys are still just doing lighting things, which I must say look quite spectacular. Day 2. Well, it's Friday morning, show day, and while my sound desk is perhaps not perfect, it does work. So there it is, all these buttons work again, stuff moves as it should. We're basically set up, some people are here setting up chairs, the stage is basically done, we're just waiting for the backline crew and the band, and then we'll get some sound check going on. I've actually set up some basic mixers. Black Seeds have a really good monitor plot saying what they want, so I've already set up foldback mixers, so hopefully we're in the ballpark as soon as I get here, and should be a good day.
Found solace in Becky, Christopher Wallace, and reminiscing on all this. You are the one, but it's seeming like you're more than one to remind me what it's like to live a life without you. I'm sorry if that means a damn thing. Just imagine if I actually got that ring. Feeling stupid. That later. Or maybe you never know. You never know until you go.
At the front of your head, please remain behind the beats. It is my pleasure to introduce you a band for please, to all, whatever open, to the
Washington, good to be here.
Let me just explain what I'm doing here. I'm the monitor engineer. So there's a sound engineer out the front with a big soundboard doing sound for the crowd. I'm on stage with another big soundboard doing sound for the band. The band obviously on stage need to be able to hear what each other is doing to perform well. So what I'm doing here is really just listening. I'm checking through the different mixes for the different band members, and I'm just trying to think, what do they all need? Can the singer hear himself nice and loud? Can the guitarist hear himself? Do they all, can they all hear the keyboard? It's pretty basic, but it's crucial when you're on stage to have a stage mix that lets you perform with confidence. At this point I felt the need to dance, which is fair enough. It was very good music. Okay, so here you can see Barrett, the trumpet player, is coming over to me, and he's telling me he wants more trumpet, and the keyboard player is telling me he wants more hi-hat. So often in the job, when there's a break, musicians come talk to you. Often it's just hand signals, and so you just do your best to communicate and kind of almost divine what they need.
Six hours later.
Second gig of the weekend. Oh dear. It is absolutely hosing down. Everything's going to get soaked. It's just raining. It's cold and wet and miserable. And no one's going to want to come to our concert. This gig was billed as kind of like a weekend, come see a band, have some barbecues and some friends and go camping. Well, let me show you how many people are camping in this shitty weather. Absolutely no one. Just in case you can't tell, I was not happy.
Eventually. 12 o'clock midnight. Day 4.
Oh, that's putting it there. Was it on the speaker?
Oh, sorry, Tank knocked it fly and it didn't.
Tank, that's what that for.
We didn't take it to the bathroom, eh, Tank?
So this is finally the end of this series of gigs. There's a pile of trussing here that we left behind locked up at the stadium, and I'm just going to load it in the trailer, take it to the workshop, unload, make sure everything's getting dry, and get some sleep. Well, thank you for watching this vlog. If you made it all the way to the end, good on you. I love my job as a sound engineer, I love doing it, so I'm just making a few of these occasionally maybe, just to share what I do and you know, just share what I do basically. And if you do have any questions, you know, post down there and let's all have a conversation. Until next time.